I got desperate enough that I started to look for quick ways to make a buck, and I decided to try and donate my eggs, because I don't know if you know this, but apparently I've just been losing thousands of dollars a month. Yeah. You know how they say a company's in the red? I've been in the red for about 3 days, watching my market crash. It's so much money. It's crazy because I'm Jewish and I found out that Jewish eggs are worth like 30 G. Just why? It's more money than I made at my bat mitzvah, and you would think that, they would tell me what being a woman really meant. Hey, I became a woman, where's my 30 G? I applied to 2 different fertility agencies, and they both emailed me back almost too quickly to tell me that I was not a viable candidate because I'm too overweight. I know. It's okay. So my eggs are too fat to get somebody pregnant? Yet another impossible body standard? Also, have you seen a pregnant woman? They're pretty fat. If anything, I'm par for the course. I can get you a head start. Oh, you want a baby in 6 months, not 9? Don't worry. These babies are prime. Been eating for 2 my whole life. Don't you worry. Some of you are bummed out about that, I can tell. It's fine, because I love myself, so I don't need you. I don't know, it is weird. Body image, crazy thing, right? I had to go shopping for a dress to wear to my cousin's wedding. If you've ever wanted to feel terrible about yourself, just go to any department store. Shopping for formal wear for me is just me wandering around a Nordstrom rack, screaming at size 4 women to get out of my way. Don't you have enough? Just standing in a fitting room, looking myself dead in the eyes in the mirror as I struggle to zip up a dress, you're a strong, independent woman. You don't need any of these dresses. Except I did for my cousin's wedding. So we persevered. But I tried out a bunch of things and they just didn't work out, and I finally found one that worked, so I went to go leave the fitting room, and the woman at the counter admittedly hated me because I had brought back most of the dresses in the Nordstrom rack. But when I went to go leave, she was real fed up, and as I walked out, she just went, "Do you need to leave that with me?" And I had this really proud, pretty woman moment where I was big mistake, huge. I'm gonna buy it. And she was this is a department outlet. They don't make commission. Or a livable wage. She didn't care. But she did look down at the dress that I had told and was "Oh, wow, that's so great. When are you due?" Which is when I looked at the dress. And that tag she was reading definitely said Liz Lang maternity on it. So that's on me. I did what any mature woman would do in that situation. I just looked at her and was "Hey, June, thank you so much. We're excited. What's a girl?" When I left, I called up my sister to tell her what happened, and her reaction was "Oh, she thought you were just pudgy enough, you might be 4 months pregnant." First of all, it's a very specific number. If you've got something to say. But also, it's not a sad story. It's not a story about me being fat. It's a story about how there's no clothes that fit me here on Earth. Because my body's out of this world! It's crazy how easy it is to get people to give you a compliment when you have a microphone. Thank you. Like, I can just do this. Okay, we'll stop. I don't know. I'm a pretty big woman. You know, I kind of look like someone just illy photoshopped me into the world around me. Like, is she 6'1" or is this just bad Photoshop? Because like, there's like stools like this in the world that are not helping me out. Gotta force the perspective and just back it up. You know? It's weird. No, I'm a pretty big gal. When I, like things like OkCupid, they ask for your height and your body type. And like for me, when you read my OkCupid profile, it just sounds like someone's announcing the stats of a pro wrestler. It's like, here's Sam, she enjoys pad thai, riding her bike, and coming into the ring. 6'1", 220 pounds, Sam, the masculinity destroyer, Gordon! Like, people expect me to show up for a first date and just be like, I'm gonna go on this date. And I'm gonna eat that sushi. I'm gonna ask how many siblings you have, what your relationship with your father was like, and maybe later we're gonna kiss. Kick over our table. Grab my date like a caveman. Take him home. Suplex him with my vagina. My finishing move. What can I say? You know, I find that like men my age are like not super cool with being the little spoon. Everybody's like, Sam, I'm the man. Why can't I be the big spoon? And I have to say, sweetie, honey, baby. Listen here, squirt. I wouldn't just go around wearing a jacket that was too small for me, would I? Why would I put you back there? You're gonna want to get in the front like a baby Bjorn, where you belong. I'll be more comfortable. At this point in my life, I need a lover, not a backpack. Thank you. I'm moving along. My sister married her high school sweetheart. Yeah, okay. I'll check Facebook in a few years, see how it's working for you. It's most of you were right. It's gross. It's gross. It's like, think about who you liked when you were 16. Now, like, imagine you still want to have sex with them. Gross. They're 16, you guys. When my sister married this man when she was 19, so now I'm stuck with a brother-in-law who has his own name tattooed in barbed wire across his bicep. Yeah. But like it doesn't go all the way around because he said the inside hurt too much. Which is crazy because like my sister's been married to him for years. Like if she can endure that pain. Maybe you can put the G in your name, Greg, you know? No one knows what a GRE is. They think you got some kind of a degree you don't have. My sister does not like it when I make fun of him. She's always like, hey, that's my husband. I know, it's ridiculous. She doesn't like that joke either. But Which I think is pretty unfair, because I didn't even write it. Greg did. All right, I'm Sam Bora. Thanks so much.